Hello and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. I'm Malmart28 and I am still here at a blood altar. Oh boy. The good news though is let's go ahead and get the sigil. This is actually a tier 4 altar. I've been busy, I've been doing some work. Oh yeah. Come down here, you can see there's a ton of runes of self-sacrifice. I put a few speed runes in here. I've mentioned before I really don't particularly care for them, but I have to admit, being able to get this stuff done faster is definitely worth it. And especially given the number of speed runes I have, it's actually a fairly hefty boost in speed. I also went ahead and added in some runes of augmented capacity. Each of these adds an additional 2 buckets of LP that can be stored in the altar there. So we've got a pretty good amount of space. We should have a total of 20 buckets of the stuff, so it's a capacity, yeah. 20 buckets. 20,000, so that should be 20 buckets. What I'm doing right now actually is just making a bunch of the tier 2 slates. I can't think of the name. Reinforced? Yeah, there we go, reinforced slates. I need these things for ritual stones, which is what we're going to be doing, messing around with today actually, is setting up some rituals. Alright, so that's going. I should actually have more than a... let's tell you what, let's go to 32. What I do not have is any LP in my little network here. So I'm going to need to spend some time filling up my blood orb here. I've got all the way up to a master's blood orb, so I have been doing a little bit of stuff. We actually have a bunch of quests here to turn in. We'll do that in just a little bit. I want to go ahead and make the master ritual stone first before I do anything like that. And that should be enough LP in that altar there to finish crafting. There we go. Alright, so first things first, let's clear this out. I want to go ahead and make 4 of these ritual stones. I'm going to try the shift click, it doesn't work. Why do I keep trying it? Don't ask me. Alright, and then we get 4 of these guys. 4, not 5. Okay, ritual stone. Now to make the master ritual, it is basically the same recipe except you replace the slates with the ritual stones. I need to get more obsidian, I think. There you go, master ritual stone. Alright, so that will actually get us a quest. Let's go ahead and get some of these. So that unlocks a quest elsewhere. Where? Not sure. But this is going to give us 10 ritual stones. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to hold off on making all the other ones first, because if I can get these, I want to use those. I didn't realize I'd be getting these inscription tools, though. Didn't have to make them. Alright, we also have a extra rune of superior capacity. That's nice. I think that's like a flat 10% bonus. See, I made imbued slates, of course. Oh, that sound. Alright, and we also made a sigil of the blood lamp, which is going to give us a magnum torch, which is actually quite nice. I can't accept that. That means my inventory space is full of junk. Yeah, those things don't stack. Water, yeah, that's good. You can get out of my inventory since I don't need you, since you're so... You know what, actually, let's go ahead and put this in the, put this over here in the chemistry set. There we go. That works, because we want to charge up the highest tier one we have in the altar. We don't want to use the lowest. Alright, and that can go away, and that can go away for now. So I'm going to need about 40 of these ritual stones. So it's, I have 10 there, so I just need to make 30 more. I think it might actually be easier just to go ahead and make, what is it, 32, since it's a multiple? Yeah. So close. So close. Alright, we actually need to go ahead and hit this a little bit more. Let's actually go ahead and show you. I found a really easy way to do this. Previously, like in Botania stuff, you can make the, there's a flower you can make that gives you like regeneration 4, which is absolutely bonkers. The only downside to it is that you need to have mana generation for it, and it takes a healthy bit for the length of time you're going to use it. There is another option though, and that is you can actually get regeneration 2 for potions that only last like 30 seconds, so it's not really that great of an effect, right? Even for Botania potions, you get quite a few of them, but they don't last long. What you can make, though, are incense sticks. These are actually fairly new to Botania, and I've not used them before this, but they're actually really awesome. So what this will do, right, if we go ahead and just whack that on there, you know what, let's take that off there first. I want to move that and put it on top of the, we're going to smoke out the bees. It's only fair. Okay, good, that didn't actually destroy it. Bam. Alright, and what that is going to do is actually it gives an area of effect buff of regeneration 2. And that lasts for 25 minutes. That thing is awesome. I like it. The only downside is once it starts, it's pretty much going to be going. And it takes quite a bit of mana to actually craft. I mean, it's not bad, but it takes time to craft. I do like it, though. It is very fun. Let's get this stuff off the hotbar. Using that, I really don't need to worry about my health at the moment, so it's pretty nice. If I could find a way to get the flower that gives you regen 4 working, I would definitely try to do that. I mean, really, it's not so bad. I just don't have that great of a mana generation setup at the moment. If I were to expand upon my entropiniums, I would probably be fine. The only problem I have with that is I've never actually automated the production of TNT. It wouldn't be that hard to do so, though. Oh, we already got 4. Alright, Ritual Stone, 42. Good enough. Alright, so what we're going to do first is actually make a Ritual of the Feather Knife. I'm going to go ahead and actually just put it under here for now. I think it should fit okay. I'm honestly not too terribly sure, so we're going to find out, actually. Let's see. Let's do it down a little bit. Ritual of the Feather Knife. Looks okay. I could probably actually move that up 1. You know what? Let's see if it'll go up all the way. Should be okay. Oops. Assuming I don't get in the way, that should be okay. Yeah, that looks good. It kind of fits right in with the layout there, so that should be fine. We're going to go ahead and actually put a lever on here just in case I need to turn it off. And let's see, let's go ahead and check this. Okay, we need a little bit more LP in there. We need to have at least 50,000, I believe. Alright, so we should be okay to start it off. Just want to go ahead and whack it with our activation crystal here. And rush of energy flows through. We are gaining LP. Hooray, and I'm not poking myself. That's even better. Alright. That's pretty good, actually. Right now, the amount of damage I'm taking is pretty much eclipsed by the regeneration I get from the incense here. So regen 2 is enough to keep up with it. I'm interested to see how well regen 1 does. I know that you can make this go faster, but this is pretty good. I think I like it. We'll go ahead and wait. I'm going to go ahead and let my blood orb here charge up. Until then, I need more slates though. Darn. Oh, these whitelists here, I made a bunch of whitelists based on what I'm making, so this is blank slate, imbue, demonic. Currently I have the reinforced one slotted in the chest. It was just easier that way than trying to figure out some fancy automation. Just start with stone, pull it out when it gets to the step I want. Works well enough. I am going to share with you the secrets of ultimate happiness, right? It is this thing right here. This is the Sigil of Transposition. This thing is so freaking awesome. I went ahead and I made this just to fill out some quest stuff, and it's not really hard to make. It takes 2 of the Aether, the magically... I can't say that. Corrupted minerals. These actually take Wither Skulls, so I think the corrupted minerals are probably the most expensive part of the process. And then you need to have at least 2 tier 4 orbs or better. Other than that, it's actually really easy to make. What it does, let's go ahead and get a read on. Okay, we're going to put one of these guys back inside of the altar here. Alright, so what it does, right? If we go ahead and click on this pumpkin, doesn't do anything. If we shift click, lightning strikes it, and it disappears. If we look at this, though, it says it contains jack-o'-lantern. And then it just puts it back just like that. Now, what makes this exceptionally awesome, right, is if we were to go ahead and let's go to the Deep Dark. I think that'd be a good place to test it. How are we doing on... Yeah, we're doing good. I could cut that. I'm not going to. Alright, so down we go. So what we're going to be looking for here is the one resource that is easily available in the Deep Dark that I can't automate, and that happens to be an aura node. Oops, wrong thing. Oh, you're a quick guy. Okay, let's go for a different aura node. Luckily, there are plenty of these guys around here, so I can just choose one that's not actually got anything next to it. But again, not got anything next to it might be a bit of a far stretch. Okay, there's one over there, but that's not enough light. There you go. So what I just did was use the sigil on the aura node itself, right? And it does contain aura node, which means this is officially the easiest way in the world to move nodes besides using a teleposer. And from what I've seen so far, it's coming out here. I'm not going to put this up there yet because I don't want to just spam nodes there, but we'll put it over here for now. That actually retains whatever the node is, so this is 36 Terra and 41 Aqua, so that's pretty freaking impressive, and this pretty much means that my worry about getting actual like wand charge and stuff is out the window. I can now look for the perfect nodes and then bring them back, so that is pretty awesome. That's extremely, extremely awesome. Oh, we also have a Bloodthorn here, which is, I believe, used to just damage his monsters, I think? I don't think I actually have the research for this. I don't know how I crafted it. Do I have a Thaumanomicon in here? Because this should be under Forbidden Magic, which is Apocrypha. It might just add it as is. It might not be a research item. Yeah, that might just be it. You know what? If we research that, we can complete one of the quests on the thing there. We just need 5 Victus and 4... Okay. So we're going to need 9 Victus. No, we're going to need more than that. 13. Okay, let's see if that works now. Bloody Scrivener's Tools. Alright. So they refill using your LP instead of using your actual, Ugh. Take weak blood essence, bucket of life. Last bottle. So that's actually not so bad. It is very disturbing, though. It's also of very little use in this particular pack, because at no point really do you end up using your Scrivener's Tools. So let us go get a glass bottle. We need a bucket of life essence and feathers. I have feathers in the little void age over there. Let's get you out of there. I don't need any more, oops. I don't need any more whitelist at the moment. Okay, so feathers. Got it. We need a bucket. I can get the bucket out of here. And I think it takes a weak blood orb specifically. And let's see if this works. I think it'll get 1,000 in there, and then, yeah, okay, good. Okay, and this is an arcane crafting recipe. So feather, bucket, orb, and then we just need to get my wand, which I believe is my AE network. I dumped everything off in here a little bit earlier so I could avoid dying in the nether with it. Because that would not be fun. And I have a ton of Terra and Aqua, so we're good. Alright, so Bloody Scrivener's Tools. This is going to give us 4 red heart canisters, and we can either get a full heart or a reward bag. Just to go with the trend we're on, let's go for the reward bag. I say trend, it's not really a trend so much it is, I just don't want a heart. What? You know, I appreciate that Pam's lets you make all these foods and stuff, including like various kinds of, say, like sushi and stuff. This is one of the most complicated things you can make, right? It is a nourishing light meal. It gives you nothing back. That is terrible. What is not terrible, though, are these extra heart canisters. Alright. So I'm doing pretty good. I finally realized, you know, I should make these things up, so we're just one away from having all the red hearts we need, and then we can finish up on the yellow canisters. I'm probably going to get those from killing the withers to get a tier 5 altar, actually. So that's pretty good. And I have no idea where to get the green ones. None whatsoever. Alright. So since I had to get the red glass, I can probably make a blood tank. And it looks like it takes any blood tank, so let's go ahead and check out the lowest tier of a blood tank. Okay, it takes red stained glass. As it so happens to be, every time I come in, I'd always turn the wrong way. I don't ever turn the other direction. Let's go ahead and turn all of this into dye. Let's see. Make 24. That doesn't seem right. What the heck is that getting that from? You know, I have no idea. Alright, and my dog is in rare form. We got that. We need slates. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do for this is, what I have normally been doing is I set up a little automation thing over here based on whitelist, so it'll craft up to whatever the whitelist is. The only downside to that at the moment is that since I don't have my Thaumcraft mod on me, I can't adjust the whitelist and set it to blank slate. So right now it's basically set to reinforced and it's going to stay on reinforced. What we can do though is just make sure we click it out before it gets too far. I don't know why I got two that time. For the most part, this is only me doing one at a time, so it was probably just random fluke. Alright, that's 4. Let's go ahead and go to 6. Alright, so we'll leave that there. You can make all the slates you want. Blood tank. And then we get a hardened portable tank. Awesome. So right now, for most of the stuff, I'm pretty well along on whatever I can do. I mean, I don't think I can make a blood cleanser yet. I could if I knew how to get that. Looks like it's just a form of ore processing. I have no idea how that works, so we're just going to skip that for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull back out of here. That said, it had opened up a few quests elsewhere, so it's worth checking in the Thaumcraft stuff to see if anything new has kind of popped up. And like off the top of my head, I'm not seeing anything that's standing out. Well, it's kind of new, but really, solar panel 6? Can I do that quest multiple times? Soul Beacon. I don't have the research for that yet. Yeah, I have no idea what those quests were that opened up. You know, I'm glad that HQM can now like hide and show quests and stuff, but I have to tell you, it's made the quest book a lot more confusing than it need be. I honestly think that Agrarian Skies 1 was a much better pack in that regard. Unlocks 3 quests elsewhere. It's 1, 2, 3. So what, then when we get raw beef. Let's do this the easy way. We'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll wrap up the episode today. I should have plenty of safari nets over here by the spawner. Let's see, human, villager, pink slime, ghast. Oh yeah, I used it on a skeleton. Specifically, that is a wither skeleton. Really? I don't have any gas tiers? You know, I was just in there. I should have remembered that. Tell you where I do have gas tiers. Come on. There we go. Safari net. Okay, good. Let's go bag ourselves a cow. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and bag ourselves this cow. So currently this is set to spawn exact. I really don't need to do that for a cow, but you know what? It's too much of a hassle to go change. We'll have cows for days. Now we just wait for the Cowmageddon to appear. I sometimes wish these guys would be killed by grinders. Let's go ahead and fix that. It's taking way too much power using it as a spawn exact. Cheeky cow. And I need 6 of those. Oops. How you doing, cows? Alright, this should be enough. So we could get a spawn cow, yay. Spawn chicken or a skillet. I think we'll go with the spawn chicken. Oh no, open more quests. Alright. Incubated egg. I think it's just an egg that automatically spawns stuff. Some drawbacks and conditions apply. I've never actually used this. This is part of Forbidden Magic. It's pretty neat. But I tell you what though, I think this is going to be it for today. I've got some stuff I need to work on, like I need to get stuff together for some wither kills, and that's going to take a little bit of work. So I will see you all next time with a little bit more Agrarian Skies 2, and if you have any questions or comments, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the section below, and I will see you then.